Yeah, I was born in South Carolina, raised in Chicago, and I moved to Tennessee in 1987. Then went to Hiwassee College in Massville and UT Knoxville, and majored in broadcasting, which ensured a nice career at McDonald's or delivering food with Postmates.
So when I thought about the conversation, and I said, it'd be a great opportunity to talk about some of the innovative things that are happening in education and how education can support what's happening in the wider community.
Hi, my name is Manuel Delgado, and I am a third-generation Old World luthier. This is a family business that has been passed down from my grandfather to my father and now to me, and actually now down to my 9-year-old daughter who's building her first instrument.
It was something I could relate to, being a woman. And honestly, again, it was one of these diseases that was so heterogeneous, was so interesting, had a lot of biology behind it, and that attracted me to breast cancer research, where I could make a difference not just in an individual level, but in a much bigger picture where I could impact multiple millions of lives all at once.
Oh, the Beatles, yes. It's such an odd story. I was friends with John Lennon first. He put me together with Ringo, and he set us up. But first he let Ringo meet me, and a month later, I'm sitting at dinner, the four of us, Ringo's just sort of like, I like you. And I'm going, okay, he's funny, he's cute. Yeah, all right.
I hope in some small way that my true job has been in creating programs and policies that have pulled women up, empowered them, and helped them to find their voice.
Sagi has an even longer and more elaborate history. It goes way back, and the roots of it are both meticulous and also just incredibly humble. And those are two characteristics that I think have kind of defined my lifestyle, and hopefully I'm exemplifying that in a nice way. But Saki is, I think, a really nice way to share experiences.
We're kind of like a rock and roll, kind of sparkly disco tailoring line. And we've been in Nashville for 3 years now. I'm from England. I've been in fashion for 18 years, 20 years. I started as a fashion stylist in London and styled lots of bands and TV adverts. Celebrities that I've dressed are obviously Beyonce, I think is probably the most famous.
Well, I thought I would talk about race in America because, keep it light, make it real simple for folks over dinner and drinks, and let's talk about racism.
Yeah.
But actually, the thing I've been doing for 25 years is talking about race relations in America, and I know it's a difficult conversation for folks. It's the last thing in the world most folks want to talk about. And yet right now we're a really racially divided country. So figuring out how to have these conversations and how to try to move forward and create real multiracial, multicultural democracy is critical. We have to figure out how to do it.
I'm really excited about Conversations Oz 2018. I was fortunate enough to do this 2 years ago, and it was so much fun. This year's Conversations dinner, I think I'm really going to focus on some of those elements of community. Some of my background, which is a little West Coast, so you might see a little more seafood dishes, you might see maybe some like whole roasted meats and more communal style service. So it should be pretty fun.